Typical Camry, absolutely fucking rank. It's just covered in sludge from poor maintenance. Lucky this head's going in the fucking bin. Filthy Camry engine. Spent a few hours yesterday pulling this thing down. It doesn't look too bad.
focus. You fuck. There we go. The journals could use some loving. The rod journals. But they're not too bad. I reckon a nice polish will get them up shining bright. The bearings didn't look too flash, you can see embedded shit in them. Not sure if you can see it on the video, but they're full of little pits and scratches. Obviously, because it's a Camry, it never gets its oil changed. They got this big lump of scrap metal. That's the balance shafts. You don't need them at all. They're just a comfort thing. They weigh a fucking shitload. Here we got the head that's going in the bin. I am keeping the valve shims though, because they're the same size as 3S valve shims. They might need some different sizes since I'm doing a valve job on the new head. You can see it's absolutely filthy. Looks like it's had its oil changed only a couple of times in the 200 and something thousand kilometers. This is the crank timing gear off the Camry, the 5S FE. I wanted to keep this because it's got the trigger wheel there that lines up with a Hall effect sensor on the Camry oil pump, but it actually has the wrong number of teeth for the timing belt, so I'll either just have to use the 3S gear with the distributor head, or put this in the lathe and chop the ring off, try and make like a Frankenstein 3S 5S gear. What I've got to do now is pull the oil pump off and the rear main seal carrier, then undo all the main cap bolts and pull the crank out so I can check the main journals. This is the front main crank seal sealing surface. If it'll focus, there you go. It looks like it's got quite a significant wear right there where the seal goes. And if I had to guess, I'd say it's because someone has put a new seal in and not lubricated it, because that is fucking bone dry. Yeah, that's not ideal. I can probably just speedy sleeve it and it'll be all good. Anyway, onto the rear main. Actually, before I do that, let me show you how I got the crank pulley bolt loose. So we've got these flywheel bolts in here, got one missing on either end. Got my trusty old Stilsons. Pop that in there. Put it up against the mount there. And she's locked. They're really not that tight, they're just a pain in the ass to undo because you have to lock up the crank. Easy squeezy.
God damn it.
I spend half my time in here looking for tools that I put down like 3 seconds ago.
Here it is.
Same story on this end. Hard old seals had a chop at the crank. There's a pretty decent lip on that. Crankshaft's out. Let's have a look at these bearings. They're all a bit shitty. Most of them are worn through most of the protective coating. So I don't think this engine had much longer left in it. Plenty of wear in all of these. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera. But yeah, there's quite a bit of coating worn off. The good news is they're all worn sort of even. This one's got a little taper on it. Check out the, I'm not sure if you can see that. But there's... Come on, focus, you fuck. There we go. You can see it there, the scratches. The wear on that left hand side and that scratch on the right. This one looks the most worn. Damn. See how it's all shiny? They're not supposed to be shiny. The crankshaft, like I said before about the rod bearings, the main journals don't look too bad. Nothing that can't be polished out. So I think I'll be good to use the standard size bearings. Obviously not the ones that came out of it, they are no good. Yeah, all the journals look alright. I'll just have to knock this gear off. All very similar wear in the main cap bearings, main cap side of the bearings. You can see a big, it look like, it's like a scratch. Yeah, it's definitely a scratch. It's in a funny shape. A little bit of uneven wear there. That one's very shiny. The They're all pretty worn, but worn fairly evenly, which is good. Means I won't have to do get any major machining done to the crank, just to polish and get it hardened, because the 5S cranks are soft like cheese, much like the rods. So we'll get that hardened, ready for all the forged bits. The block's fucking filthy, like I said. Camry that's never had its oil changed. Absolute grot. Bloody look at it. I'd say all the oil galleries are full of sludge and shit. Not ideal, but the block will be getting acid bath or a hot tank or whatever they do. Whatever the machining shop does before they bore it out.
Got him. No more ring.